Late last year, IBM announced that it was buying Cramer fave Red Hat, one of our cloud kings. That's an open source software company that's a major player in cloud computing. Now, regular viewers know that I've been a gigantic fan of this transaction, even though Wall Street's been, I'd say, more skeptical. Today, the Red Hat deal closed. It closed early, and it creates a whole new IBM. This morning, we got a chance to sit down with Ginni Rometty, the chair and CEO of IBM, as well as her newest employee, Jim Whitehurst, formerly the CEO of Red Hat, and now a member of IBM's senior management team. Luckily, they were both gracious enough to stick around and answer some more questions, so take a look. Ginni and Jim, first, congratulations. Ginni, I'm going to go right to it. I think a lot of people got used to an IBM that bought back a lot of stock, an IBM that raised the dividend, but an IBM that didn't really have the top-line growth that so many investors want. What will Red Hat do for top-line growth?
Well, in numbers, what Red Hat does is 200 basis points of growth, 5-year CAGR. But more importantly, just think of the opportunities of where you can grow now. For one, together we have the leading platform for the hybrid cloud. That means it runs not only on the IBM cloud, not only on premise and private clouds, it runs on every other public cloud out there. So whether that's Amazon, Microsoft, Google, whoever it is, it now runs on those as well. So that extends our reach into those clouds. Jim, he's in a certain number of countries, tens of dozens of countries, but not in 175 countries. So we grow by expanding Red Hat that way. Then the other way is we take all of our IBM software and we make it run the best on Red Hat, and wherever that runs, it can run. So there's a chance to expand market for IBM, extend reach for Jim, go on to wherever it runs on every public cloud, and then don't forget we have a services business. And so we've been, over the last 8 months, working with them on journey to cloud for all of our clients to put in the hybrid cloud, and they've got a whole suite of offerings that they're rolling out. So it really is a play that helps all of IBM as well as extends what Red Hat's done, and then together we make it even better.
All right, so Jim, let me ask you about the last 8 months. There were people who felt Red Hat, you've maintained an entrepreneurial culture. You know, I've been following you I followed you when you were in the airline business. Is the entrepreneurial culture of Red Hat able to be maintained within the large confines of a great American company, a worldwide company, of course, that has a storied reputation, but is not necessarily known as entrepreneurial as Red Hat is?
Yeah, look, I think this is one of the things that's worked really well over the last 8 months as we've gotten to know each other better. And that's simply, I think everyone at IBM that I've worked with understands that Red Hat's a capabilities-based company, and that capability is tied up in our culture. Our ability to go from open source project to project and be a leading provider against those is really tied up in our culture and our ability to work in those open source communities. So what we talked about, this isn't two cultures coming together. This is two cultures working together to be able to create something unique that we can't before. And so throughout all of our interactions, I think there's a real understanding that the diversity of the two perspectives and cultures and backgrounds actually allows us to do more than we could do otherwise. And I think both sides are very, very sensitive to that. So we both have strong cultures that have helped us both be successful. And we really think those can work together, and we can celebrate the benefits of both and how we can best work together going forward.
Ginni, one of the things that worries me about the deal, and be candid, is that VMware, very aggressive company, really tied in with Amazon. Some of the people there have said, look, you know, before you get too excited about the deal, remember, Amazon's really a competitor of IBM. How do you answer the questions with just say that this is a cultural change for IBM, which likes it its way, and is now going to be far more collaborative?
Yeah, no, this is absolutely about being multi-cloud. And you mentioned a VMware. Despite every other thing out there, IBM has done more porting of VMware to the cloud than anyone else into the IBM cloud. So there is more running in production on the IBM cloud. And then, but when it comes to Jim's platform, and part of why that unit should stay distinct is we will absolutely provide the best platform running on every other cloud out there, because our clients want one platform that transcends all of this. So Jim, that's why we grow as those other clouds grow. We grow as our cloud grows. We grow as clients put in private clouds. I think that is for IBM and our clients the best of all worlds. And so on one hand, they're partners. On the other hand, we'll compete appropriately. But you also remember, I have a big services business. They do multi-cloud work. They have to. Every client's got 5 to 15 clouds. That's why this isn't winner take all. This will be managing these kinds of environments, and there's nobody that does it better than us.
Yeah, and just to emphasize that, Jim, VMware is a big partner of ours. A lot of our software runs on VMware, whether that's Linux or OpenStack. Same with the clouds. So we compete and we partner across all of these. How this creates value is accelerating our clients' businesses, and that creates more value, creates more spend for all of us. And so, when I talk to Microsoft or Amazon, they're excited about this because they say, hey, if more workloads are running on OpenShift runs on my cloud, that gives me a greater growth opportunity. So this is about growing what technology can do for our customers, and that ultimately is good for all of us. And certainly we compete at different areas, but if it's a growing pie, that's ultimately good for all of us.
Well, let's leave it at that. I think this is a transformational acquisition. I think those who underrate it don't follow either one of you. I've been fortunate to be able to follow both of you since you came in. This is a new IBM. It is the same Red Hat grafted onto a new IBM, and I think it's going to be very, very exciting. I want to thank Ginni Rometty, CEO of IBM, Jim Whitehurst, CEO of, former CEO of Red Hat, and now an executive at IBM. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.